back to our regularly scheduled Fire Emblem. And today we're gonna start doing this this side story. First, we have a few supports to get through, and then, you know, as you do the side story, this will be the last of these see for a while because you don't build support during the side story. So, the next however many streams it takes to do that, we'll all go.
I want to thank you and the Sentinels for your hard work today.
A little faster.
Hard? That was nothing. We didn't have to resolve a single quarrel, and there were barely any corrupted around. I only wish every day was like this.
You're so easygoing, all the time. That must be why your people love you so much. As your ally, I certainly enjoy working with someone so unflappable.
Unflappable, huh? Ooh, I think I feel a blush coming on. But thanks for the compliment. How about we grab dinner together sometime?
Dinner?
Yeah, you, me, and some hard-hitting questions. Like, who is your very best friend, and why?
That's pretty personal.
You could tell me a super secret wish. You know, one you're too embarrassed to reveal.
No, that's even worse. Look, as much as I enjoy your devil-may-care attitude, the banter is a bit much.
You'd rather I be all boring and serious? Nah, that wouldn't be me if I wasn't a rascal.
I suppose you're right. It is hard to imagine you without that carefree personality of yours. It may be your most likable trait.
Straightforward. What do they talk about?
Well, well. If it isn't Fogato, my one and only Sibby.
Don't like that. Don't like starting with Sibby.
Yes, in the flesh. Care to tell me why you're in such a good mood?
Oh, no reason in particular.
Really? I would have guessed there was a song or a slab of meat involved. Mine, I'm glad to see you looking so cheery. Always puts a smile on my face.
Well, good, because I'm happy as can be.
But I'm going to have to insist you tell
Stop
me
it.
why. Come on, Sibby to Sibby.
If you really want to know, it's because you're here, duh.
Is that all? Pfft, I'm always here.
Oh, hate to break it to you, but no. I'll admit, back in Solm, I didn't spend all that much time in the castle. But you were never around. I hardly spent time with you at all.
Huh. Yeah. You make a good point.
These aren't what you'd call the best circumstances, but I'm glad I see you every day.
Wow. You really put a positive spin on things. We're in the middle of a war, and you make it sound like a family vacation.
Got a problem with that?
Not one bit. As I said, I'm just happy that you're happy.
Okay. The word Sibby aside. I didn't hate that. I know I got this support on my previous run because I was
Prince
using both these
Vigato?
characters,
I have a question.
but I don't remember what they talk
Yeah?
about.
Go ahead. Lay it on me.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Right.
Huh.
Okay, I do remember now.
Somehow that's not what I
It
expected.
has all come back to me.
Please? I would really like to know.
Okay. Usually, I eat some tropical fruits.
I see. Do you eat them fresh or prepare them in some way?
Clan. Why are you interrogating me about my breakfast choices?
Well, I guess there's really no point in beating around the bush. People treat me like a boy. But you're the dictionary definition of a man.
Ah, thanks, I think.
You're not much older than me, so there must be something you're doing that I'm not doing.
Hence,
It's like
the
twice your
question
height.
about what I eat for breakfast.
Right. If it's not too much trouble,
That
I'd
sounds
like to
twice.
follow you for a bit. Learn
Really?
more about you by studying you up close and personal. Maybe
1/3
I'll
or
learn
something.
the secret to manliness.
Sure, why not? Sounds kind of fun.
Thank you. I promise, you won't even notice I'm here.
Okay. So now, instead of going to the map, we have to head over here. Guess I don't have to hoof it. I can fast travel. And then for some reason, you're not here as well. We do have the difficulty on Maddening. You can change it any time, and you can actually go up or down. Like, it's not like... So in the main game, if you start on Maddening and you go back down to hard or normal, you can't go back up later. But in this, you can change it any time, and you can go in any direction. So we're going to start on Maddening, and we'll see how this goes. Because I've seen the first map, because, I did my preps already, and, Also, when I do this, I
Face
always
one
just
way,
press start and skip
1,000
through all the
years
cutscenes, so I haven't
separation.
actually seen this before.
the other way, 100 years regret. Pray, dream of my sorrow. Pray, dispel the darkness from this world. The only light here is in memory, and the hope you instilled flickers. Alas, I know the truth. In this world, there is no salvation. In this world, there is no you.
Where am I? This isn't the Somniel. Who are you?
I am... No. It is no matter. My name lost its meaning long ago.
But I have this strange feeling. As if the two of us have met somewhere.
We have never met before. Not in any way you would understand. I'm speaking to you from across a mirror. You are my reflection.
I thought I was gonna
my
sneeze and then it went
land's
away.
last hope. Please, I need your assistance. Will you save those who are important to me?
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Really? You accept my plea without hearing what it entails?
I suppose I feel like helping you might ease some of my own anxieties. Almost as if this is a chance to get back something that I lost a long time ago. In short, yes, I'm here for you.
I'm glad to hear you say so. I was afraid you would refuse, since I'm unable to explain all the details. Suffice to say that the land I speak of is threatened by a foe with a wicked heart. The only hope for my people is for you to collect the 7 bracelets.
Bracelets?
In my world, emblems dwell inside bracelets. You will need them in order to succeed. Now, I will transport you there. Those you encounter after arriving will guide you.
Will you and I meet again?
We will not. Nor have we ever met. Not even in this very moment.
You speak so cryptically. Still, I get the feeling I will see you again.
Be off now. I thank you, and wish you good fortune in the battles ahead. Goodbye, my fellow divine dragon. My twin from another world. On your journey, I hope you feel joy, suffering, sorrow, and love. Because I will feel nothing anymore. I will never awaken again.
Interesting that his hair is all blue.
So bright.
Sister, it worked! Our prayers are answered!
After all these long years, at last our savior has come. You.
Is that?
Where am I?
You are in Lethos Castle. We have long awaited your arrival. Thank you for answering our prayers. I am Nell, one of the dragons who resides here.
And I am Nil, her twin brother.
It's nice to meet you, Nell. And you, Nil. I'm the Divine Dragon.
So you are the Divine Dragon.
Fate has made a cruel and mysterious choice.
It is such a joy to see you reborn.
Reborn? What does that...
The Divine Dragon is deceased. You fell in the last war. Our world has been consumed by darkness in the time since. We have long prayed for a savior to aid us, and your appearance seems to be our answer. It is unfortunate. I would have preferred never to see you again.
Nell?
But we are in desperate need of aid, and we do not have the luxury of choice. I will speak no more of it. Please follow me.
I'm so sorry, Divine One. She is rather more upset by this than I would have
It kind of sounds like
expected.
Shamir.
She and the Divine Dragon have a somewhat complicated history.
This is the Bracelet Vault. Here, our emblem bracelets are kept secure.
I see.
Yep, it looks like it's been locked down tight.
Upon that pedestal lies the bracelet of the
Oh,
Shepherd
actually,
Exalt.
there actually is one here
It
still.
is
I'm
the sole
surprised.
bracelet in our possession. The emblems within it are safely in slumber.
There are 7 bracelets in total. We lost the other 6 in the war with Sombron.
So, he exists in your world as well.
I will explain from the beginning. The first dragons were born millennia ago, and from them came the divine and fell dragons. For a time, there was peace, until the fell dragons turned to conquest and destruction. With the world under threat, the divine dragons and the people prayed for salvation. And that salvation came in the form of beings from other worlds known as emblems. The emblems were manifestations of those ardent prayers for peace.
My sister and I were performing that ancient rite when you arrived. We thought a new emblem would appear to save us.
And you got me.
Yes, it was quite the shock. I'm still a bit beside myself.
The emblems brought an end to the fighting, but only temporarily. 1,000 years ago, Sombron sought to exploit the emblems for his own ambitions.
We experienced that war firsthand. It was awful. The entire continent became a battlefield. The dragons and the royal families fought over the emblems until all sides were exhausted.
But as we stood upon the brink of annihilation, the Divine Dragons won a key victory. Lumera, the Divine Dragon Monarch, imprisoned Fell Dragon Sombron at the cost of her life.
My mother died 1,000 years ago?
Her sacrifice bestowed peace upon the people even as they mourned her passing. But it was her successor who healed the wounded land and returned it to prosperity.
Her successor? You mean the next Divine Dragon Monarch?
Yes. You.
The Divine Dragon Monarch after Lumera was her own begotten child.
So I took the throne after she died. This is so different from the history of my world.
You are a wonderful ruler. Under your reign, it seems like the world would be at peace for the rest of time. But it was not to be. Sombron eventually returned, and another war began.
Whosoever gathers all 7 of the awakened emblems will be granted immense power. Sombron intended to use that power to exact revenge and restore the Fell Dragon's honor. To achieve that end, he was willing to set the whole world ablaze.
And I take it I lost this war.
No, not exactly.
Oh, Sombron is
You
dead
and
too.
Sombron each slew the other. On the night of the decisive clash, you and he perished at the same moment.
I
So the
did not
Fell
expect
Dragon
that.
is already gone? Then who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
An unknown malefactor is attempting to fulfill the late Sombron's ambitions.
They come and go without a trace. We know nothing of their whereabouts or appearance. All we know for sure is that, like Sombron, this individual wants to collect the 7 bracelets. In fact, we believe they already have 2.
One in Lethos Castle, 2 in enemy hands. Where are the other 4?
Each of the 4 nations of Elios possesses one. They once fought under a single banner, but that changed drastically after your death. Now, with nothing to unite them, the little ones, the humans, bicker among themselves. Thus far, they have kept one another in check, but war could break out at any moment.
I don't know if the Divine Dragon's army was ever truly united. I saw them argue, in this very castle, about which nation was to blame for your death. Which is absurd, of course. It was no one's fault.
Now that our savior has arrived, it is imperative we reclaim the bracelets. The conflict we have avoided for years will soon be inevitable. You may need to cross blades with people who resemble your own friends and allies.
I understand. I'll brace myself for that possibility. So, you're both Divine Dragons like me?
What gave you that impression?
You said you were dragons, and you live in Lethos Castle, so I just assumed.
Your assumption is incorrect.
What she means, Divine One, is that we...
Oh, hello.
Watch out! Assassins!
Nell!
She's a Fell Dragon!
My brother and I both. In this world, Fell Dragons are born as twins. We severed ties with our father during the last war. We now fight against our misguided kin.
I cannot transform, but that does not stop me from fighting at Nell's side.
Fell Dragon twins.
I suppose I simply assumed that you would already know what we were. It seems I was mistaken. If you will not aid us, you may leave. We will defend this world ourselves.
No. I'll fight with you. I don't care about your heritage. If you truly want to protect this world, I'll be your ally.
Oh, that's a relief. Now, let us march into battle together, just like the good old days.
Show us your medal, Divine One. We shall see if you are truly the answer to our prayers.
Okay, so like it says here, everyone gets predetermined classes and levels, and inventories, but you can shuffle those inventories around, and it's basically forced casual mode. people dying does not matter, except that it makes finishing the current chapter harder because you have one less person. And then yeah, you get Nell and Nil here. It's saying in more polite terms that Nil sucks ass. We'll look at him in a minute and look at just how bad he is. And they're also lose conditions. So Nil being so fragile is a real problem. Okay, so let me pull up the my prepped file, and then we can talk about it, about how this side story is doing things and how that differs from Cinder Shadows.
Fire Emblem
The
Engage.
3 Houses side story. So if I'm going to compare it to Cinder Shadows, let me lay out quickly how Cinder Shadows worked. It was a completely separate, like it had its own set of save files. It was completely independent from the main game. There's nothing about any of your main game save files that affected anything about Cinder Shadows whatsoever. You got a set of units. You got Byleth, Edelgard, Dimitri, Claude, Hilda, Linhardt, Ash, and then after like the first chapter, the 4 DLC characters joined you. Constance, Happy, Balthus, Yuri. And they had preset inventories. They had preset classes. I think the non-DLC characters each had like a second class you could swap them to at will. But they gained no class experience. They gained no skill experience. Their battalions didn't even level up. The units themselves could level up and gain levels, but nothing else could go up. What else? Yeah, their starting inventories are all predetermined, like I said, but you could swap them around. You could swap around like assigns, battalions, and stuff. All that stuff was freely configurable. But yeah, so your roster and what classes they were in and what skills they had, all that stuff was predetermined. And so like the game could be balanced around that. Here, you get all the units that you have recruited in the main game because you know it's actually connected to your main game save file here. So every character that I have is down here. Now they are starting at level 15 in their starting class, which is a little weird because some units join promoted. So like there's a big difference between like a level 15 Wolf Knight Marin and I don't know, a level 15 Lance Flyer Chloe. Like this is like these two are like, you know, the ones that joined promoted from chapter 11 on are just way stronger. Another thing you'll notice on the right is that these units, like, so she's in her base class, she's in Wolf Knight, she's not in Paladin, but she has the skills she's inherited, and she has her bond level with Crom, and she has her bond level with everybody. That like all of your bond levels and inherited skills on these units carry over, though their classes don't, and you can't change them. So, like Anna here is in Axe Fighter, she's not in Sage or anything. She's actually not going to be very good here, for example, and so on. So that's an odd thing, that your skill inheritances and bond levels carry over. So that makes it, I don't know. I don't think I like that. I think I like it being a completely separate thing. But now let's look at the map. Okay, first we'll look at Nell. She's not terrible. She's level 15. Her stats are, you know, across the board very solid. Like pretty much 13 and 14, except the offensive stats are a little lower. She joins with this lance, and she actually has a dragon stone. She can actually transform into a dragon. That's pretty cool. And she is a fell child. This is also like Vale is also this class. And she's dragon type. And her personal skill is this. So if someone attacks Nil, she gets crit plus 10. This will never matter because if anyone attacks Nil in this map, Nil is most likely dead and I have to rewind. And then there is Nil himself, who is also level 15, but his stats are so bad. Like, his stats are so much lower. Like, these are abysmal. Like, this axe weighs him down a fair bit. Weighs him down by 6 because his build is only 6. All of his stats except dex and speed are single digits. He's very bad. And his ability is better though. This is much more likely to be relevant than well, you know, it's not gonna be relevant here because he's probably not gonna be fighting anybody. But in general, this is more relevant than Nell's ability is. And they also have bond level 1 with all your emblems. So, and you don't gain bond level here, so they're always going to be at level 1. So I actually have Sigurd on Nell because I was planning to like try and have her fight, but I think what I'm actually going to do is swap her to Corrin.
Corrin, I'll protect you.
Because as a dragon, she can choose any dragon vein to use, which seems quite nice. Because like what I can do is, and I have Byleth on Nil, because that's quite good. Like Goddess Dance, like Anna's Goddess Dance and Instruct gave magic +4 to everyone they affected. If you're a dragon, you boost every stat by 3, which is really strong. Plus, you know, Goddess Dance is something that doesn't require to have any stats to do. He can just do that. So, Violet seems like a very good fit for him. Corrin would also be a good fit for the same reason. Except that, Corrin does want you to attack to inflict, Dreadful Aura. Which, like, he can do it with a Torrential Roar. But, it would be nice to be able to inflict Dreadful Aura with, like, a spear or something. Some kind of range attack and have, you know, a decent chance of hitting, maybe. And like the main game, Nell and Nil are not actually in our so it's odd. It lets you choose their emblem rings, but they're not here in the inventory screen, so I can't fix their inventory, which I think is very silly. So I'm gonna have to go into Convoy and at some point here to get them some, like, get her like a spear, because you know, everyone showed up with inventories, and you can see I've cleaned most people out for the most part. Saline had like most of the people's inventories are pretty much the same. Like I will go in here and you'll see there's a lot of steel swords in here, a lot of steel lances, a lot of spears. There were a few unique things in here. Like there was one like steel great lance from somebody had a Rider's Bane. There was one Armor Slayer. The neatest thing was that Saline had, like, there's a couple of killing edges. Lear has one and Marin has one. Saline had 11 sword, which is nice. It lets Lear attack from range, which is nice because she still has Draconic Hex and Cancer, and Lucina, so she's still considered a backup for chain attack purposes. She is stuck in Dragon Child now, though. Her like base unpromoted class. So she only has 4 movement and it's a dragon type, which means that Bonded Shield is now just 90% on everybody instead of 100%. Instead of 80% on everybody and 100% on cavalry, so 90% for everyone. And all for one if that ever comes up. The chain attacks that triggers are guaranteed to hit, so that's cool. That's cool if that ever comes up. And I have Marin. I have 2 of the ones that started off promoted. Marin's going to be our physical carry. She's going to be doing most of the fighting here. Andrea's also here. He can heal. Like, he's in High Priest instead of his, you know, Mage Knight class that we had swapped him to. But that means he can heal. He still has Veronica, so he also has, you know, Fortify Plus and a couple of good tomes. There's also a Fortify in somebody's inventory. It might have been his. So he's going to be on heal duty for the most part. I believe the occasional combat. But yeah, so Nell having Corrin means she can set up fire to lock down some enemies maybe. And she can also put up smoke, which will let Marin initiate combat without getting countered, because like smoke gives terrain bonus. And if I use contract with Veronica or a goddess dance, she can do like multiple. She can put up multiple fire veins or do fire and smoke or something like that. If I had also you only get 2 characters of your own choosing. It only gives you 5 slots total, and 3 of them are locked. If we had one more, I would have Seadoll so that I wouldn't have to spend contract or goddess dance to do that. But yeah, right. The last thing is the enemies themselves. There are a shit ton of wolves on this map. Look at how many there are. Like, there are so many. Plus some other enemies. If I turn on the danger area, look at all the spots. Like, there is literally one square. The square Nil is in is not safe. These wolves can get to him. This is the only safe square on the map where he cannot get attacked, and anything that hits him will kill him, because he has 23 HP. And 7 in defense. Like, these wolves are hitting for... Oh, and 6 speed. Don't forget. 5 speed, sorry. So, like, these wolves right here at the start of the map are hitting for 21 times 2. They're hitting for 14. He's dead. Just straight up. He's just dead. So we have to clear these out. And these are the weakest wolves on the map. There are others like this. Like, these are level 15 wolves. These are level 18 wolves. They are faster by a lot. They're only 3 levels higher, but have 6 more points of speed, which is cool and good. I think there's one that's even stronger than that. I think it's this one. Yes, this one is level 23 and has 26 speed. And also more attack and defense. So yeah, that's gonna, I don't know how long we'll last on Maddening here. This is a little ridiculous. Oh, and there are the other enemies, like the steel bow here and here. He's a mage somewhere, yeah. With Elf Thunder, naturally. This one has Elf Fire. And then there's this guy. This mysterious Wolf Knight who has Dark Tiki. Doesn't hit too hard. Like, neither of these attack numbers is very high at all, and his speed is not that good. So he's not too threatening. He can... I assume he will use this ability. Probably on this one, if I had to guess. Considering this one randomly has Unbreakable, and nothing else does. So I'm guessing he's going to Divine Blessing this wolf to make it harder to kill, given a Revival Stone. But yeah, this looks like hell. So let's see what happens. I did swap Nell to Corn, so I'm just gonna save that real quick. And let's go.
The enemy has most likely come for the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. We must stop them here, before they can reach its location.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, and the condition is defeat the boss, like I said. Okay, so let's see.
With pride.
Marin is a little short with the killing edge. With any, well, no, she can double the steel dagger. Does she kill with that? She does. If she's next to a leader. So we can have Marin go right here. Dagger 1. We have to engage contracts, but then she can kill the other one. And then we've killed the first 2. Important to note here, these wolves have 6 move. So this this space is safe now. But if Marin moves out of the way, this wolf can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and get here. Space is not actually safe. So, like, we're just immediately being mobbed. Like, we can kill these two, but then this one... If these two are dead, then Nil can stay where he is and not be in danger from anything. We just have to worry about this one and this. Not even this one. This one can't hit anybody as long as no one moves. These wolves are also backups, by the way. And they have that ability we saw in the one paralogue where if they deal damage on their turn, they debuff your max HP. Okay. So the problem now... So
Let us begin.
If Nell locks down this area here, the wolf can't so go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello. So if Andreo stood here to contract, the wolf could still get him. And locking down this area doesn't actually do anything. Except let Nil move forward some. Which is probably worthwhile. Yeah, it's a totally normal looking wolf. What are you talking about? This is, all wolves have like mandibles. Right? This is what wolves look like. Yeah, they're gross looking. Yeah, it's weird, right? Okay, so let's do that. That's gonna be my plan. We're gonna get in here. Kill these wolves.
I'll go first.
Farewell to you!
I won, my princess.
And we're gonna go here. We're going to... I have access to all of them now. That's interesting. So that lets...
As you wish, Divine One.
I could also engage Nil and Instruct. And that puts Pandreo's speed high enough that he doubles. Do I not need to contract? Marin? No, that's probably not necessary. And go here. Can go. Maybe I'm gonna instruct anyway, actually.
Ooh, I just spotted a rare bug.
Also, no one is gaining experience or bond or anything or support, so there's no micro optimizations to do here to like try and squeeze out like extra any of that stuff because
What do you need?
Alright, so if we engage here.
Emblem, engage!
And doing the instructs.
Here goes.
I should have done this in a different order.
Lend me your...
So I could have geared up Nell and Nil this turn if I had done this first. Alright.
Cute, right? But watch out. Those fangs will really leave a mark.
Stay back.
I am ready for a rest.
I'll protect you.
That's one of the faster ones that you don't double. And yeah, here's where them being
Stay back.
backups gets annoying.
Tedious creatures.
Watch out.
You can lift the Fang's curse with my restore staff. Give it to someone who can use it.
Yep, we good look at that. I mean, it's kind of moot because I don't have Micaiah back yet, but it would have been funny to put Micaiah on Nil so that he could just use the restore staff. Like, you fucking do it. Okay, so if we kill these three. Marin kills this one. I'm trying to figure out if there's like a way. No, because I need Pandrea to kill one. I'd have to Goddess Dance, I think. Okay, so I think we just this turn we just kill them. Oh, this is one of the fast ones. There are that many. I didn't realize there were that many fast ones that close to us. That's annoying. Those were plus to adjacent allies participate in chain attack. That's the difference. No one to engage. Even if we Draconic Hex. Oh, if we Draconic Hex it, then we're fast enough to, no, it drops to 19. We also need an Instruct to be fast enough to double it. Man. Okay. Even if I do that, how are we kill? We're missing a kill on one. We might have to Goddess Dance this turn to clear these out. That seems wrong. I'm so close. I think. Yeah. Parthia kills one. So effectively 28 if she's next to Alir. So she does kill if she hits. Her hit rate is not very good. 118. So it's like 71. It's better. Oh, this is better. It's weaker though it halves their def, so it might still be just as good. Yeah, how much damage does that do? Yeah, it also does enough with better accuracy. Okay, so maybe we can do this without needing the Goddess Dance. We can Goddess Dance next turn. No, I still like Goddess Dancing because then we can run up and Bondage Shield to bait in the next batch, which seems useful. Okay. Kill this one.
Allow me.
I am ready for a rest.
Oh, I like the attack version of that music. Okay, so Pandreo then goes here. Oh, Edie, you coming up? Nope, you just want to look at me. Okay. Then, oh nope, she is coming up. There she is. Hello. Hello. Show the cat. There she is. Then go right here. Attack with this. I guess I actually don't need a layer adjacent for this to kill. I would do 16. I guess I don't have to do that. I guess it doesn't really matter because I can go here and then canter here. We'll just do it this way. So, do this.
I'll go first.
You have to actually attack with the dragon. She doesn't say anything when she does that. If she gets a kill like that, but okay. Then attack like so. Go here. That lets Marin kill with this.
One more. Our bonds are far stronger than destiny.
Let's stay right there. And then Neil can go here.
No hesitation!
And now one, two, three, four, five, six. So if Marin goes right here, this will put the Killing Edge on. Let's move Pandrea first. Put him right here. Oh, we're not in range of you if we do that? I'm only gonna draw in a couple of them if I do this. Oh, maybe that's what we can do, like right here. Yeah, that's better. So Pandreo here. Alright, so I think I actually want to move Alear first. Bondage shield. Pandreo down.
It is time to honor your contract.
Get an extra unit out here. Maybe do something good. It's a 3-star archer. So you suck ass. Here with, is that getting her hit by? Yeah, it is. So we want to. Well, it's thunder, so it actually doesn't matter. We'll put the killing edge on. And we will rally, and then move the. I want them to attack Marin or Pandreo. I do not want them to attack my random shitty archer, so back up. Excuse me.
Tedious creatures.
I will strike
Really?
you down. Finished.
The 40% landed, and the 90% to block it with Alear failed.
Let's have some fun. Our bonds are far stronger than destiny.
That one too? I'm sorry. What? That is a joke. Come on. A 40% and a 29% landed, and Alear didn't block either of them, despite having a 90% chance to do so. That's ridiculous, man. That's so stupid. There's no fucking way. Come on. Alright, whatever. Whatever. I don't think this heals himself. I think he's stuck with it. God, that's stupid. Okay, so we have... So we can kill you. You take 21 damage in return. Archer kills this wolf. That leaves Marin free to kill this wolf. Pandreo free to kill you? You have to watch out for these wolves if we do that. In fact, okay, so if we do it from here and attack with the staff, it prevents counters. Yeah. Then we can canter back up out of the wolf range. Okay. We can also Corin Fire Vein to lock them down. That we do that, though I don't think it's a big deal one way or the other. Actually, yeah, I guess so. No, we can let Marin get hit by this archer and kill it on the counter. If you want to do that. Yeah. That's actually totally fine.
Finished.
Allow me.
Tedious creatures.
That's not the right person. There we go.
Here we go.
And then might as well. Does an all for one do it? I don't think so, right? Oh, it probably does if I use the steel blade. Yes. Nothing else does. Wait, if I use this steel blade, that's a guaranteed kill, and I don't get countered. That sounds good to me.
I challenge my fate.
Sorry to cut in.
All right.
Bonds give me strength.
Do I want to do that? I don't know when these guys are going to start moving.
Our bonds are far stronger than destiny.
Alright, nothing moved. Oh, Alir's movement is so bad. Alright, she can go right here. And bondage shield. you go here and get this? Okay. Alright, this is our last bonded shield turn. Much higher hit rate on this. I'm gonna go with that. And we will Fortify Plus, and it doesn't heal you. Alright, the Archer.
Stay back. Finished. I'll protect you. Our bonds
Thank you
are
for
far
blocking this
stronger
time,
than
Alir.
destiny.
Alright. Our Lucina and Veronica engages have run out. We can no longer bonded shield. We can still draw this guy in and kill him. Oh, Geosphere. Right. Yeah, this doesn't actually do anything, I don't think. Okay.
I will strike you down. Finished.
Yep, there's the Divine Blessing.
You're not going anywhere. It won't be easy beating that one. Not with my emblem's power protecting it.
Oh, here come the rest too. Okay. Oh, I never, Alright, so they're going out this way, so if we can just go down this way, we kind of get around them. You know? So what if Alir goes here? Do no damage. We do inflict Draconic Hex. Oh, we can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we go here, we engage. We can instruct to boost everyone. him enough. Let's make the 11 sword do a little damage. 26 speed is so much. It'll be dropped down to 22. The leader goes here. Does that, and then cannons right here. Marin comes down and attacks. Probably from here. And then we set this on fire. Let's try this. Okay, this won't do any damage. But it will debuff it. So then you can go here.
I'll do as you command.
6 movement. So you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Pandreo
Let's do this!
Right here. Can heal you this turn. Count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no, we can't. I lied. But that's fine. Wow, it doesn't do anything. If she crits, that's a kill. Or, you know, it knocks out a life bar. But then if she doesn't and takes a counter, then she can only counter here. And a fire vein, it can still get to her through the fire vein, as can this one. We do have 10 rewinds, so if it goes bad, it's probably actually fine. Yeah, let's try it. Be a little adventurous. 42% chance for this to go very well. Come on.
Allow me.
Didn't happen. Ow. Alright. And before I forget, we can grab Spear out of Convoy. I don't think anything else is useful. No. But now we can inflict Dreadful Aura from range, so that's good. And then we will set this on fire. And then Pandreo can go right here. And heal Marin for probably not enough. We'll see.
Hand over the bracelet.
Yeah. I think she's dead. She actually would have lived. Yep.
No.
But that extra 4 damage from the boss killed her.
Not...
Put her exactly dead. Okay. Okay. Alright, back to the start of the turn. Alright. I do like it in general. I think, you know, I just can't let Marin take that extra hit. Because if she's at full health, then she lives, even through all three of them hitting her. And that's fine. So yeah, we just attack with the knife instead of trying for the crit. And then it's all the same. Oh, the hobble actually helps us here. I did not think about that. That's funny. Alright, yeah, I did not think about hobble triggering because I'm not used to having Marin having that. Because I'm not used to her being in Wolf Knight. It actually makes it so that the boss wolf can't get to her anymore through the fire because his movement got reduced. Excuse me, by 2. So that's great. So what's the boss's movement range? Okay, I guess Pandraea was just outside it. Yeah, he was. See, this is much better in general. I mean, obviously the ideal would have been taking a life bar
Hand
off
over the bracelet.
The wolf without getting countered, but this is a fine plan B. Okay, I think I see what Nell is doing.
Out of the way.
Again, there's no experience to be gained here, so I'm not worried about killing any of these other enemies whatsoever. We just need to get them. We need to get this one out of the way.
Here we go.
Nice one!
Oh. Oh, this is. I wasn't impressed. This is different boss music. That's neat. You get to counter regardless, which is annoying, but we get to canter. I guess we get to counter either way. If we do it from here, we also get... Oh, we can dig 11 sword? Does that do anything? I mean... we attack with a killing edge, we might get a crit. And knock off a life bar. You have a chance of knocking off a life bar, whereas nothing else has any chance at all. Let's play... Oh, did I fuck up? Hang on. Okay, no, I didn't. Yeah. Neil has 5 move, not 4. I was like, I was planning to have Neil go here and got a chance to turn. I was like, wait, that's 5 spaces. But no, the fell children's, I almost said childs. The fell children have, oh, I can move the camera back up. The fell children have 5 movement, not 4. Alir, as a simple dragon child, only has 4. But the cool kids get 5. Sorry, we get engaged. That's free. The match is going to be over this turn anyway. there.
Our foes are strong.
Go here. Debuff with the weapon sword.
Are you the Divine Dragon?
Yes. And I'll be taking back that bracelet now.
Nil here. Goddess Dance, and this should do it.
Let the lesson begin.
Okay, you're at 16 speed now, so yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're just dead to Merit and Pendreo. So be dead then.
I'll go first.
Forgive us.
Not over yet.
Now that was fun. You won. This time.
Okay, that went alright.
They got away. I was hoping we would finally learn their identity.
At least we got back the bracelet they were carrying. That's...
The bracelet of the ancestor. It seems different since we last laid eyes on it.
Maybe this emblem can tell us about their time in enemy hands. I'll summon them again so we can talk. Huh? That's strange.
What?
The invocation isn't coming to me. Perhaps it's because I'm in a new world? But that's no good. Summoning emblems is what a divine dragon does.
Divine dragon? I'm Tiki. Are you a divine dragon like me?
Well...
Impossible. Emblems in this state shouldn't be able to speak.
Hello, Emblem Tiki. I might be able to summon you again, but your invocation isn't coming to me. Do you know it?
I don't know anything about an invocation. My head feels fuzzy. It hurts. Please, don't make me fight anymore. I don't like hurting people.
You need not act against your will. Allow me to return you to peaceful slumber.
You can do that?
I can indeed. But I am unfamiliar with this summoning power of which you speak. The divine dragon of this world was able to cleanse fallen emblems. It would seem that you cannot do the same. So I will send Emblem Tiki to rest. In slumber, she will be safe from those who would exploit her power. No longer will she be compelled to fight.
You might say we are containing her power in the bracelet. Sadly, since we lack the ability to awaken emblems, she cannot aid us any further.
It sounds like our only option right now. Please, go ahead. Whatever benefits there might be to keeping her awake, I won't force her to fight. Tiki, I hope we'll meet again someday.
I'd like that. When we do, let's play together lots, okay?
Absolutely.
Farewell, Emblem Tiki. Sweet dreams.
Night-night.
Now, so long as we keep her away from the enemy, she will be able to rest.
Thank you, Nell.
We place our emblems into slumber as a matter of course, to prevent their exploitation. Emblem Tiki was thus asleep when she was taken, but she returned to us awake. Our foe must therefore possess the power to awaken emblems.
Only divine and fell dragons can control them in that way. There are no divine dragons left in this world. So that means our enemy is a fell dragon. One of our siblings, in other words.
If it's a sibling of yours, then do you have any idea who it could be?
We have many brothers and sisters, but we're not acquainted with all of them. Many died in the most recent war. There is no telling which of them survived.
The power to control emblems is rare. If we knew the culprit, we would surely recall. Perhaps this child was born after we left Sombron, or developed this power late.
Dragon powers are unpredictable. I cannot transform myself or control emblems at all. Sombron deemed me a failure. If I had stayed with him, I would probably be dead by now.
How awful.
I managed to survive only because Nell took me with her when she left. It angers me to think that our siblings could be behind this. To be given that kind of power, only to use it for evil. What a waste.
Nil.
Sorry. It's not my intention to poison the mood.
So, Divine One, our objective is to put an end to the ambitions of Sombron's mysterious heir. Since we are fighting to return the emblems to slumber, they will not be able to help us. Knowing this, it is your choice whether or not to join our cause. What say you?
Yes, I'll help.
Splendid! It is such a comfort to have you on our side. Isn't it, Nell?
After what I saw in that battle, I must agree. But I will remain unsettled by the necessity of fighting alongside this dead dragon.
Oh, I unsettle you, do I?
Please,
I have a
there
whole
is no
queso
need
recipe
to
book for
quarrel.
making your own, and
Why don't the two of
there
you
are
shake
some
hands
recipes
and
in
agree
there
to be
for,
friends from now on?
like, sweeter
I decline.
quesos,
Then I
but
guess I'll pass too.
don't think I would ever make one.
You could at least try to get along.
Before we depart the castle, Nil, we should say our farewells.
Agreed.
I
Just
didn't know
drown it
anyone
out,
else
huh?
was in the castle. Is it a person I know?
You are welcome to come find out. But what you see may upset you.
It looks to be a monument of some kind.
This is the resting place of the Divine Dragon. Your grave.
Oh shit.
I did warn you.
We will be just a moment, Divine One. You can go back if you like.
Actually, do you mind if I say something? I'd like to speak to my other self, who lived here with you.
Chrono Cross vibes. Characters seeing their own grave in
I
a
think that would be a
different
lovely
timeline.
gesture.
Visiting my own gravestone. Not something I ever thought I'd do. I can see why Nell is unsettled by this situation.
It's like an alternate
I
timeline
promise
thing.
to fulfill your role and protect those important to you as best I can. And with that, my reflection, goodbye.
Why can't I turn into a dragon like you and Father?
There. You may someday.
I'm a failure. I'm weak.
No, Nell. You are strong. Surely you will be able to transform eventually.
When?
Not even Father can say for sure. But until then, hold on to this.
Your Dragonstone? But you won't be able to transform without it.
I can if you carry it for me. And I know you will always be by my side. We are two halves of a whole, Nell. This power is ours to share.
Our power.
Okay. That wasn't too bad. Well, it was only the first one, though. With cutscenes and everything, I don't think you have time to do a second one. So this might be another short stream. This has its own map. Okay. Okay. Oh, do you get materials from these? Can you explore them after? This also... it's like rotated, I guess. This is a rotated map. Let's say it might just be like flipped vertically and horizontally, because Firene is supposed to be to the west, not the east. Can't really get a good... Oh wait, zoom out. There we go. Okay. Yeah. And Solm is supposed to be to the southeast. So actually, I think it's just flipped horizontally. Yeah, that's all it did. Fascinating. Okay. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a second one. I don't think I have time. Sorry, I was distracted by the world map music, which is like, it's like the regular world map music, but a little creepier, I guess. A little more desolate. I was gonna say something else. I forgot. Oh yeah, it's about queso. If you want, I can make some of that queso. I've made. There's a recipe in that book that I do like, and if you come down Memorial Day weekend, I could try and make you some. I think it is quite good. It is very spicy. It is not sweet at all. But anyway, that is gonna do it for tonight, I think. We will come back tomorrow and do another one of these. There's a part of me that's inclined, 'cause I do know this is 5 chapters. There's a part of me that's inclined to put this to hard, just so that I can hopefully get through 2 per stream instead of doing 1 per stream. If it's on hard, it'll go faster. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll figure it out before tomorrow's stream starts. But yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out, Alicia. Enjoy your queso. And I will catch you tomorrow, maybe.